You guys ready to do this? Welcome to Friday Hang! I'm just happy it's Friday, man. And let's turn this music off. War of the Worlds, a musical. This is awesome. This is epic. My son introduced me to War of the Worlds musical, and I can't stop rocking to it. All right, you guys. Yes, lots of technical difficulties with the video stuff, but I am carrying on. Got my coffee. I got my very manly, masculine Powerpuff Girl cup. And we're ready to go over the comments from the week and see what's been going on, and a lot has been going on. So, first of all, thank you guys for joining me for the Friday Hang, and thank you for all the comments. All right, so let's get to this. Shall we? Yes, we shall. All right. So, first we got Mr. Laser Magma commented, "Yep, I'm here, man, and I'm going to say this really made my day. So, yeah, thank you for viewing my content. Of course, check out Laser Magma's channel. Cool stuff there." He also put a comment on the drawing when we were doing the goth girl from Comics vs. Manga. And I just noticed in the background the disaster, which is my studio. So, please don't judge me by my artistic mess. Helps me create, right? You're welcome. Also saw your video and commented there, which we just talked about. Thank you, Laser Magma. Thank you. Hope you're here with us. And let's move on. We got Keith Carmona, who will be listening to this on Saturday. And he said, "All right, I'll get some content, LOL." And Keith, let's see what you got up. Let's check this out. He's got up a beautiful scattered logo on the banner and nothing else. That's okay, brother. That's okay. I know you're working on it. He's also going to be at the LodayCon, the Lodi Library Con. Says this event was canceled. Okay, so Lodi Library Con. Comment below. Tell us what's going on with this. If you guys know what the deal is Lodi Library Con going on or what? What's happening? You guys are going to be my investigative news crew. Let's get the word out. Let's find out what's going on with that. Keith, are you going to be there or not, man? All right. Where are we doing? All right. All right. A-Kiss. He says, "I know nothing how eBay works these days because of all the scammers I had to deal with in the past." I'm sorry, man. Scammers stink. So he's talking about the last week. We were talking about eBay scammers, what I had to deal with. I don't eBay anymore. Nice to hear that you didn't fall for them. No, I didn't. I didn't fall for them, but it came pretty close. Came very close. But on the flip side, the next day, I woke up to have a legit sale. I mean, a legit sale, and I went and shipped it off. I made a video. You know, you guys saw all that. But speaking of eBay, my eBay store has been doing really well, so I don't know if I had to go through a bunch of crap, basically. But now I'm getting a lot more views. People are sharing it. Getting a lot more people interested in my artwork. So I don't know. Was it my video talking about my bad luck that helped, or I don't know what happened. But whatever happened, I'm not going to jinx it. Thank you guys for checking out the eBay store and getting the word out about that. Let's just go ahead and click out of there. And yeah. So I'm hoping to get some more sales and get more artwork up there. It's a lot of fun. If you guys have an eBay store, comment below, get a link to your eBay store, or let me know and I'll go check it out. Always, you know, as I say, I always like to encourage and support each other because we're all in this together. We're all in this together. All right. So we have Aleyuwa7066 commented first. XD. Oh, that's like a little face, huh? And he's commenting on this dude here, the wrestler guy. I forgot his name already. Oh, man. I'm the worst. Yes, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. That's right. I was thinking the Fiend. That's why I got mixed up. Well, thank you for being the first to comment on there. Thank you. Hope you subscribe to the channel. Hope you like what you're seeing. Hope you're joining us here on Friday. All right. And Sonic Stance said, come on, dude. The Headless Horseman without his horse is like Ghost Rider without his motorcycle or car, depending on which Ghost Rider you're talking about. They just go... I'm sure there's more here. They just go hand in hand. It kind of reminds me of Bruce Campbell's commentary from Spider-Man 3 video game. What would Spider-Man be without his spider powers? He'd be man. Without the horse, he'd be just the headless man. Granted, that's still freaky looking. But he'd probably be easy to outrun. He did look good, though. The outfit you gave him kind of screams more Grim Reaper to me. I don't know. Maybe it's the rope and the skulls that make me... I think you're right about that. I think you're right. He does look more like the Grim Reaper. Oh, my bad. Yeah, artist interpretation. Can I hide behind that? I'm going to try. All right. So, and then he put another comment here. And he says, still, there is room for interpretation. Heck, last night I watched an episode of The Real Ghostbusters where the Headless Horseman was using a motorcycle in the modern day, well, the modern 80s. Yes, I love The Real Ghostbusters. That cartoon was rocking. I didn't like the other one, the Ghostbusters with the, they had like a gorilla. And like, I didn't really understand the whole, you know, when you think of the Ghostbusters, you're thinking of from the movie, and you want to see continuation from that. So The Real Ghostbusters actually was kind of continuation from that. So, oh, and they're making a new Ghostbusters movie. So that'd be the 4th movie, right? They say Ghostbusters 1 and 2. And then they had the reboot Ghostbusters. And then now this is like Ghostbusters 3. But, funny little tip here. I have an Xbox game. Got a Ghostbusters Xbox game, which actually I heard is the actual Ghostbusters 3 movie script. They actually made it into a video game first before they made it into a movie. Then they didn't ever make the movie. But it's kind of cool because they have all the voices of the Ghostbusters movie. So it's like Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2 movie, then go play that game. It's like Ghostbusters 3. Anyway, I don't know. Okay, that's a lot of Ghostbusters for one Friday. So, comment to me below what you think about the Ghostbusters. I want to hear all these comments. This is why it's fun. You know, looking over Sonic Stance's comments, for some reason, I'm starting to get an idea of a comic book. It's an old comic book. Could have been Defenders. It could have been The Incredible Hulk. This is going to be dating me, but it was back when comic books were 60 cents, and you can get them at 7-Eleven. But the Ghost Rider comment is starting to make me think, does anyone know of, it was like, they were either villains or superhero team, and one was like a guy that was all white, all dressed in white, like including his face, had a white cowboy hat, and he rode a horse. And there was another character that I think had like a furry hood with horns. He was like a Native American or like something like, I'm not sure what it was. And it was, does this ring a bell to anybody? I'm going to have to look up some pictures and see if I can find what I'm talking about. Because right now I feel like some old rambling fool without enough caffeine or something in his system. Okay, I need to shut up. You guys don't want to hear me ramble. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, comment below. I'm going to try and find some pictures and throw them up in the post edits. So let's go to the next thing that I have set up, and that would be my boy Warren Johnson sending in some artwork, and this is from the Headless Horseman again, and he did a piece. Let me see if I can get this up on the screen here. Yeah, here we go. And there you go. And here's his Headless Horseman. He did a lot better job because not only does he have the horse, but he's got a guy that's headless. I put the pumpkin on his head. And he's carrying the pumpkin. So he totally blew mine away. So I want you guys to blow me away too. Send in your artwork. Go in through these videos. See if there's something you want to draw. Do do a quick drawing. Send it in. I'm going to spotlight you, and I'll put a link to your page or whatever you want on there, and give you a little spotlight. It's all fun, you know. It's all fun. So yeah, let's see some art. Let's see some art, guys. All right, let's close that up, and we are going to go to some bad news. That's right. I got a letter in the mail from Cafe Press, and apparently there was a hack. They got hacked, and so I found this guy's website, Graham Cluley, and so he kind of goes through it all. Cafe Press finally warns customers that it was hacked. Yeah, apparently this happened in February, and so what exactly has happened? Well, a lot of people, I'm not sure if you guys are still using Cafe Press. I have stuff on there, which is why I got the letter, but I haven't really made any sales or anything. Like, I haven't sold any artwork, t-shirts for like maybe 12 years or something. But so what did they get? So the hackers, 23 billion. Oh no, what? Is that million? 23 million unique email addresses are thought to have been stolen by hackers from Cafe Press's systems, alongside passwords weekly stored. Okay, so passwords. Some of the stolen records came complete with names, home addresses, and phone numbers. In some small cases, yeah, the last 4 digits of customers' credit card numbers, which I'm sure my credit card number that's on there is from a credit card that doesn't work anymore. That was a long time ago. Disturbingly, some users have claimed that their details have been leaked, even though they deleted their accounts long ago. Ooh, eek. Cafe Press's breach notification made via email to affected users comes several months. Yeah, it happened in February. Here's the thing I got. I didn't get the email, but yeah. Basically what they're telling people to do is go onto your account, change your password, and then just kind of watch. You know, just like I'm sure everyone watches their bank statements and credit card stuff, make sure there's not fraudulent stuff. And banks are usually on top of a lot of that stuff. I know I get contacted every time I do too many purchases in one day. They're like, are you using your credit card a lot? So banks are usually on top of that stuff. But, you know, it's good to just be you know, aware, and that's kind of why I brought it up. I wanted to let you guys know. All right, so moving right along with something more uplifting, we've got some. Let's talk about some new projects going on here. So I told you a little bit about Genesis before, and so I got a couple more pieces of artwork from the Genesis series. So Sarch is inking in the last page. I mean, as this is going, and maybe he's watching, now the pressure's on. He's inking in his last page, so we're going to put a lid on that one pretty fast, and so really excited. And so Genesis, be listening for the funding for Genesis coming up soon. It promises to be quite a interesting comic book. You'll see what I'm talking about. I don't want to give it all away. But yeah, it starts off kind of tranquil and goes from there. How about that? We'll just put it that way. All right, let's go on. I've got word that Dr. Dream #2 is going into production. Let's put this down. Dr. Dream is going into production. I got some artwork here to show you. These are some character sheets for the new stuff, the new book. So here's some of the characters. We got Megan Marson, Dr. Richard Weir, and Martin Dalmer. Okay. So there you go, Keith. Dr. Dream #2 going into production. Again, same creative teams joining him with that one. Federico and Diego will be doing will be the creative team on that one. Sorry, I don't know why this pencil's just bugging me. All right, so let's move on to some Halloween stuff. And we've got two things that are going on with Halloween, and both are being put out by Miss Misery. And so we've got the Halloween Craft and Sweets for Your Little Monster. And yes, this is the Halloween activity book. We're putting the final stuff on this. This is probably going to the printers on Monday. So I'm under the gun for that. I definitely want to get that done. And I think this is, yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in that, be watching for that. And also on the Movie Massacre book, we just got the Jennifer Langer is finally, I mean not finally, but I finally got her makeup tutorial, and she does the special effects makeup tutorials in every issue. And this one is like a big gash in your arm kind of kind of thing. I don't want to gross everyone out by showing you the final thing because some people don't like it. But so we're finished that one. Now the magazine itself is finished. So we just got the last page in from Tori. She did the 11 women in horror to be watching, and so she goes through that. And wow, I need more coffee because I seem like I'm rambling on here. But yeah, so that one's done as well. Talked about Dr. So yeah, if you guys have comic projects that are either in production or going into production or almost done or is done, let me know in the comments below. I will plug your book. Like I said, I want to share the love. Alright guys, I think that's going to just about do it for us today. Thank you again for joining me on another Friday Hang. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you guys have a safe weekend, and hopefully you won't have to do too much work. Just enjoy yourself, and we'll see you on Monday. I'm going to sign off here with a little video. As Sarch departs Genesis, he will be going on to Shadowhunters. So what better way to get everybody in the mood for Sarch on Shadowhunters than seeing a little speed art from him. So here we go. And you guys have a good one again. And I will see you on Monday. Peace.